Ballet sometimes requires you to be within a very strict form, and that's a hard thing to do when your body gets older. But it's also a really beautiful thing when you get older, because I think you sit inside the forms differently. Like, you're not displaying the choreography, you're living it more. And I feel like every moment is a piece of moments strung together and not a display of steps. So it feels much deeper in a way.
Body of Work was a work that I made for the National Arts Centre. I was commissioned by the National Arts Centre to make this for Annick Bissonnette, the French-Canadian ballerina who was really iconic in Quebec. It's 5.5 minutes, and it's a really difficult solo, but at the same time it kind of explores this idea of the body and this idea of like different sides of the physical world that you experiment with as a dancer throughout your career.
I'm living it now 10 years later, and I'm actually staying quite faithful to what it was 10 years ago. So it's really kind of fun exploration to come back to that and see which section, maybe the spine feels a little bit less loose. Working with Greta now on it too, it's been really a wonderful thing because I get to work on it in a way that feels very from the inside out. So we're sort of breaking it down and we're linking things together in a way that each phrase feels like one breath. This exploration of body of work has been interesting because the way the Beethoven I chose is kind of the Seventh Symphony, and it kind of swells in these 1-minute chunks. It feels like a giant wave from the ocean coming each time, and it feels like one long breath. It feels like every section feels like one long breath. It's feeling really soothing, like for me to be able to dance that, even though it's really difficult. It was supposed to be a display of what the body can do and what my body could do at that time. And now I feel like it's much more of it's gratitude towards my body. It's almost like thank you to this body who's been my body of work. It's been my life. It's almost like a way for me to push it one last time, but also like to love it one last time and to love what it can do and what it has been doing for me. So the whole solo feels like a celebration of this feeling that I get when I'm inside of it and this body kind of comes alive.